right here.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? That's this room.
Sorry you called earlier.
Who's over there? Here. Yeah? Okay. I didn't know you had to control it.
No,
Okay.
I can hand it off to you. I'm sure y'all do it.
Okay. Sorry. You're fine. We have almost 4,200 surveys. 4176. Which one was it? Till June 1st. Yeah. Well, we had everybody do it today. To get the pet food.
Tomas. Board Member Ducote.
Present.
Board Member Howell.
Here.
Board Member Garcia.
Here.
Board Member Brogdon.
Here.
Board Member Spear.
Here.
Board Member Davis. Board Member Moore.
Here.
Board Member Jarl.
Here.
Board Member Belden. Board Member Scott. Board Member Gottlieb. Board Member Sims.
Here.
Board Member McCary.
Here.
Madam Chair, we have 4.
Thank you, Marshall. Okay, the time is now 6 o'clock even, okay, 6 o'clock. The City of San Antonio Animal Care Advisory Board is appointed by San Antonio City Council. I am Rita Brogdon, Chair, and Vice Chair is Susan Delvin. It is the function of the board to assist and advise the City of San Antonio regarding animal care services through recommendations, reports, and by representing ACS in the community with our assigned counselors. First item on the agenda is the charge.
Thank you, Madam Chair. So I don't know how many of you are aware, but this week, Humane Society of the U.S. is actually hosting their national conference here in San Antonio. It'll be at the Dallas Convention Center. We're going to have staff kind of in and out and everything. Clearly, we continue to work on the 2 new spay-neuter clinics. Moving along on schedule with those. Part of the reason that we're going there is to kind of front load additional folks who may be interested in being potential vendors once that RFP goes out. As of this morning, ACS staff, Humane Society staff, and attendees, Chewy.com, 24 Pet Watch, all kind of got together and put together an event this morning. Very large food distribution event. 2 tractor trailers full of dog, cat food, things like that. We also did free microchipping at the same time. Kind of the outcome of it was over 1,000 pets benefited from the distribution that we did this morning in about 4 hours. 800 pet parents signed up for it. Came in and got some other things. We worked real closely also with the food bank to find out folks that were already on food assistance through them, and they reached out to their network to get those folks signed up to come in and develop food as well. As far as how much food and supplies was pushed out, we pushed out 25 tons of food and supplies, including cat litter, but the vast majority of it was dog food, followed closely by cat food.
Is that all the trucks?
That was both of the trucks, and it pretty much depleted the entirety. I think we have about 1 pallet left out there right now that we've already got folks signed up to start writing. Yeah. And we implanted 75 microchips at the same time as they were doing the drive-through. So, very successful event. We talked to some of the Humane Society staff, got some ideas on how we can push this out in future iterations of it. Obviously, this is I think second time that we've done this year, and we're looking to push it out more frequently. And the possibilities are again doing things for the community members as individuals, but also potentially doing some of that for the rescue community solely. So the rescue community can come in and say 1 or 2 bags of dog food, like the individuals who be able to help load them up to get them to the So, Madam Chair, that's what I've got right now. And
Any other questions for Shannon on the items you mentioned?
this one.
A quick one. You said that the 2 new spay neuter clinic locations were on the schedule, and I don't remember about when.
So we're looking for them to be open and operational around January. Right now, we've identified the locations. Architectural is working to what the setups, are going to look like internally. We have all the wickets we kind of had to go through the city council, kind of staged out throughout the entire process. And then later this summer is when we'll be putting out the RFP for the vendors. So, and obviously getting the actual construction done and everything, we anticipate that being done hopefully around the October November time frame, and already having vendors lined up so they get in there, start their hiring early, hopefully get rolling a little little bit quicker than they think.
Any other questions for Shannon? Okay, the next item on our agenda.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was actually going to.
I'm part of his.
Yeah, David.
All right, then I think we should let you go, Dave.
Sorry, David.
I'm part of Shannon's director's report, so. Hello, everyone. I hope all of you are doing well. Madam Chair, Advisory Board, I'm David McCary, your Assistant City Manager. I have the pleasure of bringing to you an update. Most of you, or not most of you, but there were just a few, not everybody was present on January the 17th when HR Assistant Director and the City Manager came out to provide a briefing on the Advisory Board. As a part of that Advisory Board briefing, today we wanted to remind you of the timelines that we shared with you the last time on the 17th. And as a part of that, it also will allow you to see what that recruiting process is like as we step by step take you through that. Okay, so here is a recap of Animal Care's director recruitment process. So some of you that were here, this will sound familiar, but I thought I'd remind you anyway. On December the 11th, 2023, the City of San Antonio's Human Resources Department posts the Animal Care Services Director position. While that position was posted, it actually generated 18 candidates that actually applied. On January the 17th, both the HR Assistant Director and the City Manager provided a briefing to ACS Board Advisory Committee on the ACS Director recruitment process. That same month of January, a decision was made to partner with the executive search recruiter firm called Affion Public. Affion Public posted the position advertisement on February the 5th, 2024. The 18 candidates who had applied through the city's job portal were transferred to Affion for their review and as a part of their vetting process. In total, 74 candidates applied for the ACS Director position, of which 9 were internal City of San Antonio employees from various departments, and 65 were external from around the country. I'm going to go to the next slide as we give you these dates. So prior to posting the position, Affion Public spoke with 6 different stakeholders to get a better understanding of the position. These stakeholders were comprised of ACS Advisory Board members, community stakeholders, and the City of San Antonio executive staff. Affion recruitment and outreach efforts included reaching out to individual candidates that may not have applied. So they reached out to those professionals in various parts around the nation for the ACS Director's position. They also posted the advertisement on 9 industry websites, all 9 different industry websites. This is in addition to Affion's actual website and what the COSA website had. Keep in mind, COSA website, once we tagged in and hired Affion, any referrals was referred to their website for application process. Affion's recruitment and outreach efforts included reaching individual candidates, as I had mentioned, as we went through that process. Also, the process included preliminary interviews. Under the preliminary interviews, they were looking for executive experience. Executive experience, that was preliminary. The candidates were looking from that perspective is executive worthy. Also, candidates selected for in-person interviews will also hasn't been done yet, but they will meet with multiple interview panels. I want to share with you what that looks like. That will comprise itself of ACS advisory board members. You are an important part of the process, advisory board members, in case you hadn't thought about it. You are a part of that process. So when we talk about meet with multiple interview panels and the ACS advisory board members, it will also include stakeholders. Stakeholders from our community, some of our rescue partners. They are a part of that, or rescue groups, and they're individuals that haven't always agreed with us. So this is also a part of that. And it includes the executive city staff for other departments that may interact with ACS on different occasions. 311 is an example of an executive that will be a part of the process. Metro Health executive will be a part of the process. Just to name a few with you as well. So to date, for personal interviews, we are still finalizing that part of the process, but you will have advisory board close to 2 weeks notice for the date. So you won't be shocked. Well, you might be shocked. You just may have to change your schedule a little. But we will actually have that as a part of the process. So I just wanted y'all to know where we are in the process. To date, in-person interviews are still being finalized. The minute I have it, I will be delighted to brief you and let you know, or either Marshall will do the same. So unless you're a candidate or something like that, you'll be notified accordingly. All right, Director Sims, that concludes my report. I'm open for any questions I can answer from the board. Yes. Hey.
Are you able to tell us who the community stakeholders are? I don't know if that's something.
We're finalizing those. We're finalizing. We've gotten some yeses and some we haven't gotten a confirmation yet. So we're still working on it. Everybody's going to call each other anyway, so we'll see. but we will know. George?
Who's going to make the final decision?
All executive positions, the final decision rests with the city manager. That's part of the charter. That's his responsibility.
Charlie, do you have a question too?
No, I was just trying to get George.
Oh, okay. Any other questions for Daniel?
Now, it's important as the advisory board and as part of this panel, we just want the honest truth of what you say and what you think. We're expecting that to be truthful from the stakeholders, from any of the executives, from the advisory board. Own your truth. That's all we're asking for, is to own your truth and go from there. Any other questions? All right, I thank you for your time and update. Mm-hmm.